Hey, it's Diane from Diane Talk, Real Talk, daily dose of dating. I'm following up with my phone call from Frankucci. Frank here's hoping. So it went very, very well. We started to talk earlier than we were scheduled to talk because he had texted me and said, let's make this earlier. We're going to meet tomorrow for coffee. Tomorrow's being Saturday. And we're going to take it from there. So we had like a 30-minute conversation. It went very well. He mentioned to me earlier in the first call that if things went well when we met, he was going to tell me something about a secret that he had, and he wasn't sure how I would react because it was maybe an unusual situation. Okay, so I'm pretty open-minded about this. I'm like, yeah, okay. As long as you're not really a woman, I think we're okay. And he said, no, here's the thing. I think we're talking really well. I feel a connection to you. And I said, yeah, I feel a connection to you too. You know how you talk to someone and you just feel like there's something there, or there could be something there. And he said, so I need to tell you that January 1st, I'm going to move to Timmins and I'd be looking for someone to go with me. I'm like, okay. And he said, and I have already dated a couple of women, and there's a woman I dated, and she has expressed an interest in going to Timmins with me. And I'm like, okay, well, I totally understand that. I said, so my question is, why are we going to meet for coffee then? Because I really respect the fact that, that you found someone on the site. It's really great, and I'm glad for you. He said, well, I have some reservations about her. I'm not sure she's the one, and I guess I'm hedging my bets. I said, well, that's fair enough. I get that, because Timmins, if you've never been there, it's very remote. So if you go there, you need to be sure that that's where you want to go. I mean, you can always leave, but to up and move, it's moving, as you know, we all know, it's just a big hassle. So he said, well, what if we have coffee tomorrow, it goes well, and we date until, January, and then we take it from there. And I said, but wait a minute, but aren't you going to be dating that other woman as well? And he said, well, I'll see her too once in a while. And I'm like, okay. So now I have to wrap my head around this as to how open-minded I'm going to be with this. He was very forthright and very honest, and I really and truly appreciated that. And it's been very, very refreshing to see someone who's as honest on the site as he was, up front, straight up. So I really do like that, and it gives me hope for the future. Do I think this is going to work? I don't think so, only because, and I'm not trying to put a negative spin on it, but I'm not certain that I'm willing to make a commitment to anyone at this point yet and move to Timmins. I certainly wouldn't be doing it within this next year. And from the sounds of it, this is a deal breaker for him. He really wants someone to go up there with, because Timmins would be very hard if it's a Timmins I remember. And just by population alone, I think it would be very hard to meet someone unless there's just a lot of single people up there. In which case I just moved to Alaska, because that's where I hear all the action is. I don't know if that's true or not. So yeah, to be straight up with you, I don't know. I am going to meet him for coffee. We are going to chit chat. I mean, I could have made a great friend out of this. So that's another thing I want to be very clear. The one thing I've realized here is, even if I don't find a match, I'm making some different friends, different perspective in my life, different, he likes music. He's very musically inclined. He likes to do different things. So, and if I ever took a drive up to Timmins, I could stop in and say hi. So there's something to be said for that as well. So I'm not closing any doors, and I'm not shutting off any opportunities. But what I am doing is being very careful. I don't want to fall for someone and get hurt. And I don't want to commit to something that I can't do. Because again, I'm not willing to give up everything in my life at this point right now and we haven't even had coffee yet. And even if we do have, we will have coffee, but even if that does go off really well, again, I'm not certain I'm willing to do that. So I guess time will tell, and we will see. But just let you know that the Frankucci's experience was very positive. Frank was a really decent person. It was really nice to talk to him. I will also let you know that I do change the names of people. I mean, Frank is his real name, but there's a lot of Franks out there. Carl was a guy's real name. There's a lot of Carls out there. And Diane is my real name, and there's lots of Dianes out there. So that's that. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We'll see how things go. I will update you on the Frank situation, and I'll also let you know about my date with Dario, because I also have a coffee date with him tomorrow. Oh, he texted me today and said, let's sorry for that. Let's do that. So we're going to do that, and I will update you. So I hope everything goes well. I hope you guys have a great day and a great night. And I'll talk to you tomorrow about my Frank coffee date and my Dario coffee date. I'm very much looking forward to it. This is Diane from Diane Talk Real Talk, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye and take care.